Vincent Scalise once again from the Utica Center for Development and Central New York Veterans Outreach Center. We're talking about the logistics for this year's Memorial Day Parade coming up on Monday in Utica.
Yes, so we're going to start at 10 a.m. Hopefully that rain holds off, but it's a rain or shine event. So regardless of the weather, we'll be marching down Genesee Street starting from the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital northbound to the Parkway. Then we make a right on the Parkway and we end at the Parkway Rec Center. So it's the same route that it's taken, same route the 4th of July parade takes as well.
Now, like you had mentioned earlier, this is the 3rd year, so this is still a relatively new event in the city of Utica. Where did the idea for this first come about?
They used to have Memorial Day parades. For some reason, I don't know, before my time, they stopped having them. I was asked by the former city administration to do it. We were planning to do our first one in 2020 when COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we went 2 years without it. So 3 years we were able to hold our first one, and I can't tell you how many years, but we were able to hold it. But it's important. We need to make sure that we take time out on that day to honor all the men and women that gave that ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms and to keep this country free. So, when I was asked to do it, I said yes. I find it very important, to make sure that especially the younger generation understands why they're out there watching the parade go by, and just to raise awareness of the meaning of the day.
And talk to me a little bit about that younger generation and raising awareness for them, because a lot of them were born at a time when we were still in Afghanistan and Iraq. So it's very important for them to realize, the sacrifices that have been made.
You have to think, the global war on terror took 20 years. Literally, it lasted 20 years. So there were men and women sacrificing their life for a 20-year period. And, but, we haven't had a terrorist attack, thank God, since. So, it was those out of necessity that we serve and, sacrifice to keep this country free. And I just want to make sure people don't forget that. Don't forget about those men and women, and give them a moment. One day a year, give them that moment to reflect upon their sacrifices.
And one common misconception about this weekend, people oftentimes get Veterans Day and Memorial Day.
Yes.
They can get it mixed up.
People do, yes.
And this holiday is about honoring those who gave their lives while serving.
Absolutely. That's why the holiday was formed in the first place, to recognize all the men that died during the Civil War. And it has grown to be an annual tradition for this country to take one day out of the year to reflect upon the sacrifices made.